So people seem to like the video I did of some bad packaging that I had on some computers that got damaged. So I thought I would do a video unboxing this really expensive box of hard drives. They do use the fiberglass reinforced paper tape, which I do like. It's probably the best tape you can buy when it comes to taping cardboard boxes like this. You can tell they used a multi-depth box because there's some pre-creases and then the top flaps don't line up down the middle. They line up a little overlapping. Also, when you give it the shake test, it has a little shake to it, but if it's packaged the way I understand it's going to be packaged, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. So there is 14 terabyte hard drives in this box. They are SAS 12 gigabit drives for a future video project for my storage array. I'm actually probably going to get to this before I actually upgrade my server. Oh well. And this feels like it's a double wall box, but I didn't want to say it for certain until I could visually tell. There we go. Just try not to cut too deep. I shouldn't be able to hit the hard drives with this blade, but it never hurts to be safe. I forget what I paid for these. I think it was like $1,200 or something like that. Yeah, you can just tell the hallmarks of a multi-depth box because it's pre-creased in spots that don't align with the normal box flaps. Well, that sucks. I'm going to have to edit that. So yeah, this is what I was expecting to see. Basically like clamshell packaging, I think is what this is called. And interesting weight distribution there. Granted, I bought a oddball number of drives because these are designed for 5, 10, 20 increments, I believe. Yeah. But it's adequate. I personally would be a little happier if there's more padding. Basically, your shock absorption is this perimeter and then this sunken in area. So it's probably about an inch. Yeah, even on the sides. It's probably about an inch all the way around. Luckily, this wasn't going very far, so that's also a factor. And yeah, these are some of the biggest drives I've ever owned at this point. I do have an 8 terabyte drive I received for recycling, but it appears to be dead, so that sucks. And supposedly these are formatted in 512E sectors, so I might see if my R720 with the H710P will play nice with these in hardware RAID. Otherwise, the plan is some of these are going to be going for my remote backup, and some of these will be staying here for on-site file storage. And I'm either going to do hardware RAID or RAID Z2, which will give me 2 drive failure. Hardware RAID, I'll be doing RAID 50. But yeah, these are pretty exciting. And these are supposed to be B stock, but I mean, there's some tiny scratches. I don't even think those show up on camera. So these are supposedly going to have like cuts in the labels. Like someone took a razor blade and sliced the label across the top. Not physically damaged by any means, just cosmetic damage. So that's kind of interesting. I wonder if they did the smart thing that I like to do with my stuff when I use a stock photo, and you just pick the absolute worst one you can find. Because, I mean, these are pretty immaculate looking. I mean, it's easier to tell if there's cuts and stuff on them if you take them out of the bag, but yeah, so this is basically 200 terabytes of raw storage. Realistically, after redundancy, I'm going to lose 4 drives between the 2 different arrays. This purchase is not all the drives I wanted. I realistically want be 22 drives total, because the plan is to have a 12 drive array here at the office and an 8 drive array at the house for the remote backup. And I also want to have 2 cold spares, just because this is a lot of drives, and the more drives you start playing with, the more likely is you're going to deal with failures. But yeah, this will be fun. I'm kind of bummed though. I really would like to get this project done sooner or later, but it's probably going to be towards the end of the month. But I figured at least I would unbox it, show what good packaging looks like. Really, the only thing they could have done better would be they should have probably put something over the top of this to make it less shaky. Honestly, might need to put something on the side too. I think if it were me, just so it doesn't shake quite as much, I'd probably use some scrap cardboard, tuck it down through the sides, kind of help pin it to a corner, and then also lay a sheet of cardboard over the top, just so you have a little bit more vertical stability. Otherwise, I would say if the order was worth even more than this, I would probably do this box, get a box bigger that I could put like 1-inch foam all the way around each side, and then double box it. But I feel like this packaging should be adequate. I mean, this is how the manufacturers ship drives. It's just a little different with the manufacturers because you get a warranty, versus this, I have 30 days to find out if they sustain any damage in shipping. But hopefully that was interesting, and thanks for watching.